This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Lauren Kay Wyatt. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am doing really well. I just was snuggling with one of my dogs. I was trying to meditate, and she just decided to plop onto me and lick my face. And that was what I needed. So it was super fun.
That's wonderful. Well, what part of the world are you in right now?
I live in Austin, Texas.
All right. And which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history?
Which of my talents? Do you mean my love superpowers or my friend Veronica?
Well, Veronica Karen definitely did connect us, right? But there's something that you were doing in the past that created a space for you to be here right now, yeah?
Yes. I love how you ask that question. It's so I started this business where I help people create and grow relationships that reflect their soul's true essence. And after doing that for a while, I realized that there was so much love and so much insight to share with people, and it's been brewing for a while, and this time I really wanted to connect with people like you and share this message, and I put it out there. Does anyone know of any podcasts that you'd like to see me as a guest on? And Veronica answered my shout out and my question. So here we are.
That's amazing. The power of social media, yeah?
Exactly. It's amazing how we can connect so easily, and then of course be disconnected with it as well. But I like to focus on the connection.
Yeah, let's do that. So who did you learn that from? And tell us about your message. What's the message you'd like to share with us, please?
So my company is Love Renegades, and it's a soul coaching company for people who they don't just like want a relationship, and they don't just want a lot of fun in their love life. Like, those things are great, but they're looking for partnerships where they can really be seen and connect, and they through Love Renegades, they get to really get in touch with what their heart is asking them to do, and there's a lot of heart healing. And within Love Renegades, from working with hundreds of people directly since 2012, I noticed that there were certain patterns and illusions that continued to get in not just my client's way, but in my way and my friend's way. And I would just observe, different human interactions happening. And I call them the laws of love. And they're not exactly a law that you want to follow. They're more like, these are the laws of conformity. And as Love Renegades, we want to break those laws of love because they're illusions that are separating us from love. So through the work that I do with my clients, I support them in breaking these laws of love so that they can have incredible relationships and experiences and circumstances that they love and that they feel really reflects their heart's desire. and their truth.
That's wonderful. Where's the best place for someone that's listening to connect with you?
Well, my website is loverenegades.com. And I also have a quiz that I created that will tell you which law of love that you need to break. And you can find that at breakthelawsoflove.com. And that'll give you some really good information and insight into how you can have incredible relationships and experience more love. And of course, we can connect as well.
All right. Well, do tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
I have been looking within. There's been a lot of introspection and a lot of self-coaching going on, if you will. As what I've noticed is that if there's something that occurs in my life that I don't like, where I have like some kind of a strong emotional reaction, whether it's a more negative reaction or it's like a super positive reaction, I like to say, oh, that's interesting. And, take it a little deeper than that and see how it's speaking to me. And it might sound really boring that I've been doing that consistently for 3 years, but it's really allowed me to continue to heal and be in integrity and hold a clear space for the people that I serve. And I love doing yoga. I love spending time with my husband. I enjoy traveling. I love cooking delicious vegan dishes. Being with the dogs, snuggling with the cats. That's just what comes into my heart right now.
All right. Well, let's now, my friend, switch gears. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Lauren, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory involves really being excited about chocolate ice cream and Cheerios.
Oh, really? Were they combined? Was that like a flavor of ice cream?
I think that my dinner was Cheerios, and my dad has a big sweet tooth, and there was some ice cream, and I was really excited about that. And I think that my mom at the time was pregnant with my sister, so I must have been not even 2 yet. And I was teasing her about having morning sickness. I was like, this is what my mom does every morning.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I think I'm a really observant person, and that I notice if somebody is, I think it has to do with my empathy. Like I may have been like kind of laughing at, like, I don't think I was like laughing with my mom. I think since I was imitating what I saw, it made other people laugh because it was so honest. I think it's the empathy and the honesty that I strive to bring forward, not just my business, but in just my being.
For me, that picture looks like, if I had to paint something that's love, I think Cheerios and ice cream, especially chocolate ice cream.
Yes! Okay, totally. Simply put, love. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome. Yeah, Cheerios and chocolate ice cream. Definitely.
I mean, hey, it doesn't get better than that.
I mean, what else is there, right? What else is there? All right, if we fast forwarded to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Okay, when you asked me that, I was thinking about how I was listening to Pink Floyd's "The Division Bell" memory. Like not just one song, but I would listen to the whole album, and it would be very calming for me. As most 12-year-olds, I had a lot of emotions. And then I realized he didn't ask me about what I was listening to or an album, because I really couldn't pin it down to a song. And then this song just popped into my head because I remembered it from the school dance, and it was like really popular on the radio then. And it was like I think it was called Hot Stepper. And I realized after I submitted all of that information to you that I didn't even know who the artist was of that song. So I did a quick Google search, and then I saw what the lyrics were, and I was like, oh my gosh.
It's amazing, isn't it? It connects. Yeah?
Murderer. like he keeps saying like murderer at the end. I was like, I thought he was saying runner up. So it was a very enlightening experience. Like, what was in my subconscious then?
It's really amazing what we connect to at that tender age. It's really intriguing. Yeah.
Yeah. What was going on there?
All right, my friend. Well, we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Lauren?
Sure.
Lauren, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
No.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
No.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Less.
If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Lauren Wyatt, what would you say that is?
Did you say real estate?
Oh, yeah. We could do real estate. Probably on the next conversation, though. No, I'm joking. No, what's your own unique real statement? A statement that represents who you are.
Be true to yourself and do not settle.
Lauren, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Thank you so much for listening and spending time with us, and I hope that this interview supports you.
It definitely does. I totally appreciate your time and your conversation, my friend. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.